Hello, 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 and welcome to the Journey with Janey podcast. Season 3, New Beginnings, Episode 4. Stepping forward gently. Now, I have taken time out today. I'm sat in the summer house. This is the view from my summer house as the sun begins to fade tonight. It's been a beautiful, beautiful afternoon. Last week we spoke about the quiet readjustment after time away. That gentle return to routine. The settling back into life. Not rushing, not forcing, just allowing ourselves to land softly. This week, I definitely feel like I've stepped into something new. A new season. A season of beginnings, strangely enough. And not loud ones, not dramatic, but quiet. How can I describe this? Quiet, grounded, shall we call it, beginnings. Monday this week saw the launch of our Show Your Light Collective book, and reaching #1 bestseller. And I have to say, even as I'm sat here recording this after having quite a chilled afternoon reading and writing, I'm still shattered. It's funny how things like this can bring up emotions and hit you like the wave that I talk about, the waves of grief, and it definitely came through yesterday and even today, actually, when I had time to think. We had a farm meeting this morning as well, which is the other side to what I do. I'm grateful that I get to live here. The moment itself that we hit that #1, it didn't feel noisy even, or exciting, until I actually sat and thought about it in the summer house this afternoon, in the garden, surrounded by nature, my favourite place, as you all know, and just letting those emotions settle that had been spinning around in my head yesterday as to why I couldn't feel the woohoo that everybody else was experiencing. And today sat in the garden, dogs at my feet enjoying the sunshine too. It just settled the gratitude for the ladies that I've done this book with, the gratitude for me for the work that I've put in to be where I am, and the pride in myself, and also the time that I've taken today to actually reflect on why I've done what I've done, why I am where I am. And I think when I felt within and asked the question, why was I feeling like this? It was because 3 years ago I was planning to launch my first book on the 3rd of May, which was my 50th birthday. Was it? No. Oh, I don't even know how old I am today. Anyway, it doesn't matter. It was just 9 months after Jonathan had died. And when I look back now, writing wasn't about success at that particular moment in time. It was about survival. Writing, I've always written a diary, and we've mentioned this on past podcasts, I'm sure. It was a way to breathe and let it all out when life got heavy, because it wasn't an easy time. And it still isn't. Like I'm saying, the waves of grief hit at the strangest of times. It was a way to make sense of the storm and the challenges that have been sent. And now, here I am again this week, Monday, launching another book, yet another milestone, and another new beginning. I have to say though, it feels different this time. The energy feels different. It's not about pushing forward, getting validation. It's not about proving anything. It's about who I'm becoming. Last week was about adjustment, and I know I've totally gone off on a tangent here. Like, I don't really know where I'm heading, but never mind. You all know me so well, and you know you'll get out of this what you need today. So this week is about stepping forward, gently, intentionally, into what's next for you. And I have to say, new beginnings don't always arrive like fireworks. This, I think, is where I've got stuck these last few weeks thinking about the book launch, blah-de-blah, because I have no idea where this is going to take me. Sometimes they arrive quietly, after the storms, after the challenges we've been sent. And sometimes they finally arrive when you finally feel ready to take that breath again, ready to breathe again, and ready to be that true, authentic you that you are. And this is all going to come through in the waves of grief that I'm writing, because we're always in seasons. Are we in spring? Are we in summer? We've literally just gone from winter to spring. As you can see, our daffodils are just flowering. Some of them are dying back, but I know some of my listeners who are abroad, they're in winter season. Some of the listeners. So seasons can be jumbled, is all I'm going to say. And there are seasons of loss, seasons of survival, seasons of calm, and then slowly, the season of renewal finally clicks in, and something just shifts, and you feel that it's okay. And I hope that makes sense. Probably doesn't. And I think maybe this kind of came through when I was away, that there's many of us currently, because of all the talk of like the fire horse, and this year's like the start of the new 9-year cycle, whatever it is that's been all over social media, we all had expectations of we needed to go, and I am so pleased I haven't. Not because I'm lazy, not because I don't want to, but because what I have done has had to happen to make me feel the way I feel tonight when I'm recording this. And it's that in-between bit, not where we were, not quite where we're going, but moving forward, taking those small steps, one step at a time. And that's what new beginnings really are. Not a fresh start, because we never erase the past. And it's not living in the past, it's where we're headed. And that also throws up the, we only ever have now. So now is all we have. So today, this afternoon, I chose to slow down. I gave myself permission to slow down, to sit in the garden, to write, to breathe, and to actually be proud of how far I've come in these 3 and a bit years. Because sometimes the most powerful thing you can do is actually pause long enough to recognise the journey that brought us here. And I know I keep going back to the Show You Like collaboration book, but the process that we were taken through to write the chapters that we wrote, that was a massive process. And I think, in all honesty, that cracked me wide open. I think I mentioned this when I was in Mallorca. And I think, you know, this process that, I hate that word process, this new beginning that I've been on probably started back in October last year, when I went into hibernation for winter. And you've all listened to, you might not have done, so go back if you haven't, listen to the wintering hibernation podcasts that I did, because that's what brought us here to where we are, the shift that we've had. Don't know whether you guys are feeling it, but I'm definitely feeling it today. So, if you're listening today and you feel like something new is beginning in your life, even if it's small, I can't think of examples, and I'm not even going to try with an analogy. Even if it feels a little uncertain, sometimes, just sometimes, we need to trust that feeling inside. Take the action and do it. Just do it. As in the words of the well-known sports brand. New beginnings don't mean you have to have everything figured out. Like I've just said, I think when I'm looking back, this is my new beginning was starting in October last year when I was in Marbella on our dynamite retreat and doing something totally different there. And there's episodes, if you go back to October, you'll hear what was coming through at that particular point in my life. And I know I always talk about me and my feelings, but I do hope this resonates with you guys that are listening, to help you understand that we're all on a journey. We're all here for a reason. And we all chose to be here. We're just remembering why we are here. And we have to take those steps, be it one step at a time, one wave at a time, like the waves of grief that I talk about, one breath at a time, as in now, one quiet beginning at a time. So until next time, take care of yourselves, and remember, you're not starting over. You're starting from the experience. So from me to you, thank you for listening, as always. I'm going to take the dogs for a walk. I'm going to sit by the stream. I think it's probably too cold to actually dabble my feet tonight, but I might. And just be still. Listen to the water. Not quite the same as sitting on the beach on holidays, but out in nature, grounding, just being. And that's the other reminder. We are human beings, remember, not human doings. So from me to you, See you next time. Thank you for joining me on the Journey with Janey podcast. It's always a pleasure to be with you on a Wednesday or whenever you are downloading and listening to the Journey with Janey podcast. All I ask is that you subscribe so you never miss an episode. And also remember, there are ways of contacting me through my website on www.journeywithjaney.com. There's a contact button to book a call, which is a free 15-minute call, and all the details of the ways to work with me are on my website. I'm always available for a chat, a DM, or just a message via LinkedIn or Instagram. We all have the social handles now. Just drop me a message and let's talk. And remember, we don't have to do this alone, which is exactly why I am here to help guide you on this journey. I am the me that I needed 3 years ago, and I hope and feel that I can help you on your journey of moving forward by taking small, simple steps. So from me to you, take care.